Incredible ending to this JUCO baseball game between Seminole State and McLennan. Seminoles up 11-10. McLennan's at the plate. They've got bases loaded and one out. This breakdown's brought to you by SeatGeek. Lefty up. First pitch, he's going to put it in play to the first baseman who comes straight home to get that out. Then they go back to first base. Inning-ending, game-ending double play. Spikes the ball. Starts celebrating. The dugout empties. Wait, what? We don't get to be the ones celebrating? He said out, though. They're all pointing to the first base ump. He said out. He said out. Wait, hold on. McLennan celebrating? They won? That is a sting for Seminole State. Here's what happened. The runner on third, the tying run, he scores. Ump says safe. He was off the bag. Now the runner that was on second is just standing there, and the coach says, you go score too, buddy. Come on. They're not paying attention to you. You spiked the ball. That's the winning run. They win. A walk-off for McLennan. Pretty wild. We have this video from McLennan posted on their social media. Shout out to them because it's got a great angle. Because the first thing we want to look at is it the right call? And yeah, it's the right call. These new turf fields, harder to get a feel for where that is. You don't have the dirt and the plate and all that. But yeah, it's the right call. The catcher doesn't know it. He throws it to first because he's got to be quick, safe, spiked ball. The batter is about to slam his helmet because he's upset. Little does he know, walk-off fielder's choice. No, walk-off, what would that be called? Walk-off ground out? I don't know what you fucking call that. I don't know. But anyway, he's not going to be upset anymore. Here's where it gets interesting for me. I'm not entirely sure where I place blame. I think the first baseman is pretty out of blame, in my opinion. Watch the play from his point of view. He fields the ball, comes home quickly. Now, the umpire can't say safe here, right? The umpire can't say safe, or he can't say you're off the bag, because if he says you're off the bag and then the catcher corrects his foot before the runner crosses, the umpire just assisted the fielder. He can't say safe because the runner's not safe yet, so the umpire's just got to stay silent. The catcher needs to look down and tap home plate. That's actually probably 100% of the blame. But if you're going to go past that, it's just interesting because the catcher's also trying to act really quick. He thinks his foot was on the bag. He's got to throw it to first. When the umpire calls safe, the first baseman, he's staring down that ball. He's got a runner coming. He needs to catch that ball. He's not looking at the umpire or probably being able to hear him. And then when the umpire at home says he was off the bag, the first baseman is looking to the other ump to see out. It's just a mess. It's the perfect storm. When the first baseman spikes the ball in celebration, the catcher's turning around talking to the ump like safe instead of screaming at his first baseman, hey, ball, or like live or whatever. So the catcher's kind of doubly at fault now that I really think about it. Sorry, catch. I don't mean to throw you under the bus too much. He spikes the ball, and look at number 3 come out of the dugout and catch the ball. At that point, I wonder what the rule book says. If a teammate comes out that's not part of the game and touches a ball in the field of play that's a live ball, would he have advanced? Like, is that win the game right there? Does a runner advance? Is that like throwing the ball into the dugout? Because number 3 has the ball, and he came from the dugout, so he might have scored anyway. Umpire says get off the field. The catcher, he's just grabbing his mask. He doesn't even realize. He never yells for the ball. So the runner on third just runs home and scores. But again, I think because the guy in the dugout touched the ball, maybe that would have counted anyway. Just a mess. And now that I've come to the conclusion of my thoughts, I blame the catcher twice over, and I feel bad doing it. I think the first baseman's going to get a ton of heat for spiking the ball. And I'm trying to say, he's got to have some teammates yelling. We want people spiking balls when they have bases loaded, one out, inning-ending double play. That's a correct spike of a ball. Incorrect. Catcher didn't touch home plate, nor did he yell at him and say, don't spike that ball. Thank you for watching this breakdown. It was brought to you by SeatGeek, where you can use code JOMBOY2025 to get 10% off any tickets and go watch a game and stay to the end because you never know what you're going to see.